Kochie's Business Builders is proudly brought to you by our partners IKEA and Jabra, who are helping small businesses grow.
Coming up on Kochie's Business Builders, the social media trends making a splash in 2023. How AI-driven video generators can make it simple to share great content. Plus, the Melbourne manufacturer that's still innovating after 75 years in business. G'day and welcome to another episode of Kochie's Business Builders, where we look at the issues facing small business owners and come up with practical advice and tips to help them succeed. Joining me today as co-host is Emily Rose Hills. Emily is a social media expert and the founder of the Social Media Coach and Ask Me Anything, which has helped hundreds of business owners navigate the sometimes scary, often confusing waters of social media strategy. Emily has worked on campaigns for some pretty impressive clients, including the Iconic and the NRL, and she's here today to share some advice with you as well. Emily, good to see you. Now, what's the first piece of advice you give to clients when putting together a social strategy?
The first piece that I always touch on is what the unique follower point is. So the unique follower point is why someone follows your business on social. Now, it sounds really simple, but a lot of business owners that I speak to just simply can't answer that. And they go, oh, I don't know. And then when they say, I don't know why someone follows me on TikTok, then we can have quite a robust conversation about who their audience is, what their audience is on social media for, and what the brand or business can deliver them.
Yep, some great advice there. Keen to hear your advice on our small business case study, BX Earth. They are a great Aussie brand whose native botanical bath salts, oils and candles have been helping Aussies relax during some pretty trying times over the past couple of years. And while the business has generated some great traction in retail stores, founders Rob Janser and Mark Ray have been struggling with grabbing online consumers despite some really great social success. Emily, they already have 100,000 Instagram followers. How can they convert that to sales?
So I've been following them and they've been doing a fantastic job, and they clearly understand the basics of social media marketing. What we tend to see on Instagram when we're looking at driving direct revenue is that we tend to see the most valuable customers coming when we direct them into email. So what we tend to do is we use Instagram to raise awareness of our business, and then we drive people to the link in bio to click for something. So let's say for a bath salts company, you might get someone to click for bath salts recipe or something that the customer really wants. And then what we do is they download that and then we'd cultivate them through email marketing.
Right.
But there seems to be a real disconnect, in my experience, of business owners expecting so organic Instagram or organic social to be a direct revenue driver. And it can be, but it's not its primary marketing function. So what we do is we need to use different platforms for different objectives,
right,
rather than expecting one post to do all of the work.
Sure, okay. Great advice. We're going to catch up with Emily again later in the show, but first let's drop in on the team at BX Earth. A few weeks ago, we sent in online sales guru Paul Waddy to help Mark and Rob get their direct-to-consumer strategy on track. And now he's heading back for a visit to see how they've gone with their homework.
I'm back with Rob from BX Earth to check in and see how you've been going. Rob, tell me, how's BX Earth been going?
We're doing well. We've been taking on a lot of your advice, and we're doing some changes already to our website that's going right now. Added a few things in extra, like we put some content in about us.
Has there been any positive changes on the online store?
There has, actually. Well, it's the conversion rate for people that are coming to the site and actually converting into sales is fantastic. We were at 2.6 when we met 6 weeks ago. I checked last night and we're now up to 4.8, so it's
incredible.
Phenomenal.
That's
phenomenal.
Great. The conversion rate of 4.8% is very, very high. AI, in fact, probably best in class. I'm really excited about this. I think it can scale quickly. You're over 300,000 followers on Instagram, and you're being yourselves, and your engagement has been really high. Are you going to bring some of that fun to your website as well?
Most definitely. You'll be seeing a lot more of that.
Last time we caught up, we spoke about overhauling the website. It needed a bit of a facelift. Have you made any progress on that?
We have actually, and we've actually engaged with someone who's helping us rebuild it all. What we've just done is we've decided we're moving to Shopify, thanks to fantastic advice. I asked a lot of peers, other companies and stuff, and we've realised that that's the place we now need to move to, because that'll be the platform that'll help us really build it, go to the next level, go to the next step where we need to grow.
So I'm really excited about you moving to Shopify, Rob. I think it's a great move, and I think it's a good move because you'll be able to get in there and make a lot of changes yourself. You'll be able to create products, change homepage banners, change prices, add apps, all without needing to pay an expensive developer. So I think it's great.
I think being in control and being able to do things like that is fantastic, because, I mean, I just said, look, I do random shots of packages and combos, and if I can do it myself on the run or whatever I'm doing, it's just the best thing ever.
One thing that I think could work really well for you is on your product pages, where typically you'll see photos of the product. I think it might be great if you or Mark get on there in a short video and talk about the product. A picture tells 1,000 words, but a video's even more powerful.
Well, I think that the good thing is now on Shopify, we'll be able to do all that part and add the video, which is what we've been missing.
So you're moving to Shopify in a couple of weeks. How about we go upstairs into the office and dive a little deeper into the nitty-gritty of Shopify?
Fantastic. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Welcome back to Kochie's Business Builders. Now, did you know 50 million people around the world now consider themselves to be influencers or creators? In fact, investments into the creator space totaled $5 billion last year alone. Meanwhile, Influencer Marketing Hub estimates the total creator economy to be worth around $104 billion. So, how is all this influencer marketing impacting how we do business? And what other social media trends are emerging in 2023? With TikTok on the rise and Instagram Reels becoming a preferred form of content, how can business owners take advantage of these trends? So, Em, what kind of content should businesses be putting out there?
This isn't rocket science again. This has been in the media a lot. But short-form video is really important. When we're talking TikTok, when we're talking Instagram Reels, we're talking a 9:16 video. We're creating short-form vertical video. So that's where businesses can start to play. And, you know, lots of businesses have seen lots of success with that.
Yeah. What about the use of an influencer? How can that help your business? And they don't have to be big names, do they? How do you go through that process?
So when we talk about using influencers or creators or key opinion leaders, we usually split them into two camps. So the first camp is content creation. Is it cheaper to engage someone to create content for us with the added reach? And that's one camp. The second camp is, can this person sell my product? And basically, people get their knickers in a twist. They get confused about what they're investing in and what their expectation is of what they're rolling out.
Can you, the business owner, become an influencer? Is that the best way to go?
I mean, that's the future. We're moving into an age of humanization, and any founder who has started showing up on social will tell you that their engagement rate has gone through the roof. People buy from people. People trust people, people like a story. It's what resonates, and we're seeing more and more of that. It doesn't matter if you've got 100,000 followers or you've got 1,000 followers. The circle of influence is a different size. It's the future, people trusting people.
Oh, there you go. Get out there, be an influencer yourself. Great advice, Emily, thank you. Stay tuned as KBB tech expert Tracy Sheen explains how AI is helping small business owners create video content.
G'day folks, Tracy Sheen, the Digital Guide, back with another tech tip. This week we're talking about AI for video creation. Now, I know, a lot of people hate creating video. And I get it, it can be really confronting to be in front of the camera. So there's some great AI platforms out there now that will help you overcome you having to be the person that fronts up in front of the camera. Have a check out of platforms like Pictory or Synesia. All of them have their own little avatars that you get to choose the nationality, the gender, the age, and you can even choose from around about 120 odd languages, complete with dialects. So the idea with these platforms is you write the content, so you type to video basically. You write the content that you're looking to produce, and these will compose the video for you. You can overlay text, you can put images behind it, change the backdrop, put crawls in. These things will create really great videos for you very, very quickly. So if you're struggling to create video, but we know that video connects with our clients, it's a great place to start. Fantastic for social media, for your website, or for any other purpose that you have within your business. So check out Digital AI Video, have a crack at it, keep learning, keep curious, and keep playing, and I'll see you again.
There's still time to enter our Kochie's Business Builders competition to win the ultimate work from anywhere tech pack. We've teamed up with the experts in audio and video conferencing products, Jabra, to give away 3 tech packs built for hybrid working. Each pack features Jabra's true wireless earbuds that let you move seamlessly between laptop and phone calls. A state-of-the-art headset, a powerful AI-enabled video conferencing camera, and a tabletop speakerphone with super wideband audio. For your chance to win one of these packs worth more than $1,800 each, enter at kochiesbusinessbuilders.com.au/Jabra. Get in quick, entries close Sunday, May 14.
Hi, I'm Christian Spears. I'm the General Manager of Dex Industries in Melbourne. Our key skill set is really around rubber and potable water. So our business is based on providing fresh drinking water or providing sealing elements to a penetration through a roof. Dex has become one of those businesses that the industry comes to quite often to solve an ongoing issue or a dilemma in construction. It's an amazing history for Dex Industries. It started 75 years ago as a small family business, and today we ship to 45 countries around the world. Dex Industries was really born out of innovation and problem solving, good engineering, and the business has grown on the back of those things. So fundamentally, those core values and the reasons why Dex was successful in the early days is the reason why it's successful now. So Dex was always located in the eastern suburbs of Melbourne, Victoria, primarily in the Bayswater area, and up until just 6 months ago, the business had always been there. We felt that it was a requirement to move it closer to some of the transport hubs. So almost 75 years in the one location, we've moved it southeast. Our relationship with IKEA started with a quick meeting at their Springvale store, where we spoke to Matthew and the team about their corporate fit-out services. The new site in Dandenong, we had a vision for it that we wanted to not only be innovative and creative with the space, but we wanted a space where people would want to come to work. IKEA were able to really achieve that with a range of colours and comfort and just the quality of fit out and the thought that had gone into the planning. It was very easy to join the IKEA Business Network. It was simply setting an appointment on the website. And from there, we sat down with the team and had our first initial consultation. We met an amazing designer that really world-class in terms of the product and what we ended up with. It was a simple process. There were 4 steps, and that got us to really a world-class fit-out. The staff love the motorised desks, and it's a fantastic thing in terms of health and safety, getting people up and standing around for those that spend a lot of time in front of the PC screens. Some of the strengths of Dex has been the diversity we have amongst our team. We've got an amazing mix of people, and I think that's one of the outstanding things about the business. At Dex, we've taken a different approach to, traditionally the way in which employees are treated. We encourage staff to bring their children in. If their children are sick and they need to come to work, we have a kids area where they can spend some of their time. And really, it's work and home life are more linked than they ever were. And it's very important that employers nowadays provide that support for good employees. I think one of the most exciting things in terms of the way that the site's come up here has been the fact that we have all of our staff coming in each and every day. I know it's a big problem today with businesses where a lot of staff want to work from home and the business misses out on the productivity and you know, the advantage of having those water cooler conversations, so to speak. We've got a facility here where everybody, without it being mandated, come into the place every single day. The experience we had with the IKEA Business Network was just outstanding. They created a buzz and an excitement around the fit-out that really was contagious with a lot of the other contractors that we had employed.
Hi, I'm Kate Toon from Stay Tuned, and I want to give you my #1 tip for ranking on Google. You've probably heard of SEO, or search engine optimization. While it sounds a little bit complicated, really it's all about making Google fall in love with your website. And one thing that Google loves, more than anything else, speedy website. Ideally, your website should load in 3 seconds or less. And if it doesn't, some things you might want to look into are where you're hosting your website. Some hosts are a little bit slower than others. Chubby images on your site that take ages to download, and lots of wiggly and jiggly bits on your website that don't really add any value and slow your site down. If you manage to fix those issues, you'll speed up your site, and Google may just fall in love with you and push you to the top of the search engine results pages.
Earlier in this episode, e-commerce specialist Paul Waddy dropped by BX Earth to talk about how they can up the ante on their online sales strategy. Now, Paul is back to chat with Rob about how to make more user-generated content and why it makes sense to integrate their socials onto their website.
Rob, it's so encouraging to see the amazing results you've had in 6 weeks. Well done to you. You are going to move to Shopify in about 2 weeks, and I think your store is absolutely going to take off. So, Rob, I want to give you a copy of my book to help you out with that, Shopify for Dummies. And I'm keen to see in a couple of weeks how it's going, but I think the sky's the limit for BX Earth and its online business. Is there anything that you wanted to go through in relation to Shopify?
Email marketing is something I really, really want to get on top of.
Now, you can outsource your email marketing to a platform like MailChimp or something like that, but I'm a big believer in keeping it simple. The good news about email subscribers is they're likely to have your highest lifetime value. So of all of your marketing channels, over their lifetime, customers will spend the most if they've found you via email. In the book, I take you through how to set up your email campaigns, how often you should send them, what to use in your subject lines and things like that. And when you're designing your new Shopify store, make sure that the homepage has a very clear area where people can sign up to your newsletter. Yeah. Treat your email subscribers like VIPs gold. And they'll pay you back.
Yeah, gold. How can we integrate what we're doing on our social media platforms and bring that onto our Shopify sites?
Great question, because you've got over 300,000 followers on social media, so we want to tap into that. So using the Shopify App Store, you can integrate your Instagram feed and your Shopify feed straight into your website. We want to bring the social media feeds onto your homepage because it's one of your strengths, so that when people hit the BX Earth website, they'll actually see your Instagram posts there, they'll see how much engagement you get, it'll make them feel better, it'll make them trust you, and you'll get a higher conversion rate.
Last time we met, you said to me a lot about getting reviews up, and that was something that I'm really keen to do. How do you think we can amplify that and get more of that across to people?
Go to the App Store and choose an app that we would like to install. One that I recommend is Okendo. Anyone who's bought the product, it'll send them a nice branded email saying, hey, what did you think of the product? Could you rate us out of 5? Better still, could you attach a video or an image that we can then use in our marketing? Keep me posted, and I would like to see you doubling your revenue within 2 weeks of going live.
Wow, I can't wait, mate.
And you will.
And some great advice from Paul there to Rob on the next steps. What else should they be looking at?
I think they should really focus on driving mass awareness through their social channels, and that be their sole expectation of that marketing channel. And then driving people into their email system, as well as their website where it makes sense, but seeing it, taking a holistic overview of what they're trying to do.
And as Paul was saying, they're great characters. Show that character through your social media, and it's the best place to do it, isn't it?
It is, exactly.
They stand out. Emily, great to have you on board for this episode. Thanks so much for your time and your advice. Really appreciate it. And remember, if you're looking for small business tips or the latest news and expert advice, you can find them 24/7 at kochiesbusinessbuilders.com.au or follow Kochie's Biz on Facebook, LinkedIn and Twitter. See you next time. Next week on Kochie's Business Builders, my kitchen rules judge turned entrepreneur, Manu Fidel, joins me as co-host. We unpack the productivity tips that will save you time and money, plus how to fix the biggest bugbear we have about video calls.